to this league for so many years.
Well, Ramey, of course, is a great hollow, you can say, for these three officials working here tonight. How about Boopie Miller? But just a quick shout out the officials tonight.
Gulfport, Mississippi. Tarleton is down not a man, but probably about 5 or don't have more than 4 at this point. Doing the lion's share of the work. Miller, what a move on the fadeaway. The and one by Boopie Miller. He's got 19. His first free throw miss, by the way. That is going to be rare for Miller. 82% foul shooter, comes away with a steal and a 3-on-2, and Miller all the way to the rack for the bucket.
What a great job reading that defense by Boopie Miller that time and
being able to hold ground. I don't know if they had to lead the entire game last game, so it's a good start for FAMU.
The SMU starting lineup includes Kirio Oquendo, who lays it home from Boopie Miller.
Beyond the arc, and that opens up the rest of the floor for Coach Carey's squad.
These are two teams that really want to play a pro-style offense. Lots of pick and roll, lots of coming off the screens, lots of three.
Play a bigger role, as you see here, with 2 guards for Florida A&M.
Miller at the end of the half, the three, it goes, and SMU finishes with 51 in the first half.
One thing that's different in this game for SMU, they have to get used to playing with both Cross and Iguodala, but there you see them playing together very well above the rim.
Leading by 2, one more look at the... Instead, it's Edwards with another opportunity. Off the mark. Edwards remains at 14. Miller, second chance. Good. And he'll get another chance at the free throw line.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Miller playing with so much pace, taking his time. Shot fake to get you in the air and a little up and under. Very well in stretches. Coach Enfield really wants them to play 40 minutes of playing hard and playing together.
Hard man-to-man defense early on for Andy Enfield's team. Edwards knocks it away. Miller has the steal. It's a 2-on-1. Cross flying in. 9-2 lead.
Textbook transition basketball by SMU. Very quick, but that's a tough assignment. Look at B.J. Edwards. Great hands leading to this 2-on-1 play. Nice finish by Cross.
B.J. Edwards, meanwhile, had 5 turnovers for SMU. 5 of the 9. That's something to watch. Miller in the lane. Great dunk ball. Traore the slam.
Well, there you see the effect of Boopie Miller in the ball game.
But I will say this. People thought Zach Edey wasn't going to be great in the NBA, and boy, has he already been awesome for Memphis. I'm not saying you could totally Zach Edey, but he has some of that same ingredients. And there you see another one in transition. Boopie Miller says, you can't keep me down long. You don't know who I am. I'm number 2. I do this. It's another.
A big performance against Florida with 19 points.
The thing for him is three-point shot has come alive. Speaking of come alive.
Until a season ago when he came to SMU, averaging 13 points per game. And here comes Boopie the other way. Left-handed lays it in, and he's fouled. Silly foul by McNeely.
Yeah, you just have to let that one.
Rhodey, little floater, not going to go. And here comes SMU. And the ponies are running. And there's Miller to the rack. He got
tough load on the block. Comes up short, though, well defended by Colbert. And Boopie, a blur into the forecourt, creates contact. And one. Out the basket. Boopie Miller. Strong hands inside, brings it back out. Boopie Miller, 3.
SMU putting their will on this game. You see on this run, forcing Boston College to call a timeout. Has extended this lead up until 10. Level of intensity. Boston College trying to get back into it. For SMU, you continue to space them out and get those blow pies. Right now, you see the finish by Boopie Miller.
And beats Beadle off the dribble.
Sends it inside. Tucker grinding. Christmas, catch and shoot for 3, comes up short, long rebound, and Miller tracks it down with the pirouette, up high for Colbert, what a reverse, oh my goodness! Cross couldn't pull it up. Cross inside to Miller, lost it, got it back, finds the bucket for 2. Luke up the middle of the floor, skipping to the cup with his speed, knocked out, crossed the rebound for SMU. Finds Boopie Miller. Transition to the bucket for 2. And the foul.
Boy, this defense is so good, and they're so big. long and athletic. Here's Miller, and he needed that. His team needed that.
And that's the guy they need to get going because he's ahead of the snake of that offense. Down by James. Traore trying to fight through it. And again,
still only 1 point of free throw in the last 3 minutes for the Dukies. Miller behind the back. And got it.
Now Ian Jackson with 3 to shoot. Deep 3 off a spin, missed everything. Miller the rebound of the air ball. Mustangs in transition. Harris will finish with the layup.
Boy, Miller can go, can't he?
Terrific turn and burn.
3 of 12 is not.
Yep. Boopie Miller with Traore providing the screen and feeds it right back to the big man, Johan Traore's first field goal.
there's not a lot of tall people that can move like he can. Good active hands.
Here comes Boopie. Going 1-on-2, little pull-up for SMU. That's him, number 10, getting the rebound. He put 28 on Bakersfield last January.
Those things can end up demoralize you as a unit.
Brody misses the deep 3, so here's Miller again. Ooh, beautiful little finish. No timeouts remaining for SMU. Here's Miller. Miller throws it up. It's good! It's good! It beats the buzzer, and SMU wins in Charlottesville.
And then you can see him running in here, catches it. It was actually pretty good defense by Buchanan, but he just hit a tough shot.
All right, so point 4 is critical. The catch is 94 feet away from the basket.
And he can run the baseline.
And you can run the baseline. Point 4.
And Miami gives up an easy basket to Chuck Harris. There's now for a second time in the last 8 games. And there's a steal by Miller from Schwartz, and Boopie's going to punch it. How about you, Boopie Miller? First, Dan.
So Boopie Miller, I mean, he just waits for his chance, steals the ball, and this is a 6-foot-tall guy who dunks it. Watch the reaction of the bench.
Look at that. And then stares at the bench.
He's a floor spacer. Again, when you can shoot the ball the way he does, they're going to find a spot for you, and particularly when you have playmakers out there.
Middlebrooks had it knocked away by Miller in the quick hands.
Oh, nice dime by Miller. Igatulu running the break.
Boopie Miller.
Miller gets out, and you see the big fella running. And a lot of times you want to do is reward the big dude, let him run, finish it at the hoop.
Pulls out McNeil. Miller. Twisting shot. Boopie Miller. Count it. And to the line.
Boopie Miller flexes on him a little bit. Didn't settle for the 3. Watch the replay again. They comes out.
Because it's not going to be with a penetrating pass. Neither team plays with a back-to-the-basket post-up guy.
2 feet in the paint again, and it leads to 2 with Boopie Miller. 2-possession game. 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Boopie Miller, been quiet in the second half, hits that there.
Just the adjustment they made out of that timeout. They realizing that when Reno pops, the weak side guard was able to come over and affect the shot. They cut him on the weak side there. Boopie Miller. Boopie Miller comes off here, not ice on the ball screen. Reno is not coming out. And you're thinking, hey, but the other guys got to find a way to get in this game. But that's part of the game plan that SMU's having right now. They're trying to lead Reno one-on-one and force the other guys to create offense. Wow. The finish here, but this dribble penetration, you just can't stay in front of the basketball, and as a guard you see him.
Yeah, he's turned into a double-double machine since moving from the 3 to the 4. That stretch for 6 double-doubles on the season as Boopie Miller buries another one.
And SMU gets the turnover. He still has the shoe in his hand as Cross is able to finish. Now finally gets his shoe on. I'm not sure it's on all the way. Miller to inbound. Shot clock at 10. Give and go to the Big Turk.
Matt Cross having a terrific year, coming off a season-high 21 points in Wednesday's win over Virginia Tech, 81-75. Boopie Miller from distance.
Desperation time. Had to get the shot up and going out here and just getting the bucket. Give me the ball. Get out the way. SMU's pressure has been very elite all night. They've just caused a lot of havoc, and as you can see, another live ball turnover.
Going end-to-end, Boopie Miller.
Okay, and the team loved it. And Boopie Miller just being a pest. My man had a fresh cut, and now he got a fresh lay. Look at him.
He's Theo Pinson, the former Tar Heel. I'm Doug Sherman, Syracuse graduate, so that's what we're talking about here. Boopie Miller still on the floor. He's just a blur. He is faster without the long hair.